This is Sideline Rewind, all things professional cheerleading, coming at you with episode number 37.
It's on
37.
37. All
We're
right.
aging gracefully.
Come on now.
Come on now. Already.
37.
Number one. Keep a count.
Yes,
Here we
honey.
go.
See if she can get to 37.
Come on, 37. Here we are. This episode will be called Hypnotize.
Yes.
And honey, Jeanine picks the best songs for our guests.
It is. It's such
And
a
our
great
episodes.
song
It's
for this
the perfect
episode.
one.
Yes, honey.
But we're-
I love it. Hypnotized was released March 4th, 1997 by the notorious B.I.G.
let's
Come
go.
on now.
Yes.
And I can't
love
rap,
it.
so I can't, unless y'all got a rap to spit.
Come
Y'all
on.
know the song?
Come
I ain't
on,
got it.
Rhonda.
I ain't got it today.
We don't believe you.
Yeah,
It's
she
coming out
does.
later.
It might.
Everybody hold tight. It's coming.
It might.
It might. Okay. We're ready.
But Sideline Rewind, we are back, and we are so excited because we've got a special guest in the house.
So
The
fun.
best.
Come on now.
So fun.
We like
We're so
and
excited.
We love all our guests,
Right.
but when they can be in the house with us.
That's
Yes.
the best.
It's the
Absolutely.
best.
It's the
It
best.
is.
So, what's up, ladies? So good to see you.
So
Good to see you.
Am I like here? Like, is the camera just right
You're
here?
here,
Yes.
Yes, and honey,
but
y'all.
nobody knows who you are.
They don't
Yeah.
know who you are
Okay,
yet.
cool.
Secret.
But you can say
I'm
whatever
just
you
letting y'all, you got all the energy. So I'm letting y'all,
I love it.
Miss
I
Rhonda
love
do her
it.
thing.
I love
That's it.
it. I
That's
love
it.
it.
Yes.
Come on now.
Yes.
So
Anita, what's up?
we have some exciting news, and we forgot to bring this up last week,
Yes.
but thanks to our sponsors of the show and our show supporters, we have been able to hire an intern.
Yes.
Miss Crystal Dean, and she is amazing,
Yes,
and we are
Crystal.
thrilled.
Woo!
She has worked her tail off in the few weeks she's been with us,
Yes.
and we are so thankful and grateful for her. So
Absolutely.
we'll do a little video
Yes.
promo and show
She's
you all
amazing.
our
Yes.
amazing Crystal.
Yes.
I just got some video of Crystal.
Yes, I love that.
Yes, Pretty Crystal's what we call them.
That's
right.
it.
Come on now,
That's
Crystal.
right.
She's so pretty.
That's so
And
exciting.
she's amazing.
She is amazing.
Yeah.
And I'm excited because guess what time it is? All the teams have their junior programs happening.
Yes.
And all the performances are about to start being on the field. And I just
I
love this
love
so
it.
much. As I have said a million times before, to give these kids an opportunity of a lifetime to be on an NFL field and perform with the actual NFL cheerleaders is just amazing.
Really cool.
I just can't wait to see all of the different performances and themes that they come up with.
Yes.
And matter of fact, we have an alumni game when here for the Titans, and
Yes.
we're going to go to watch the cheerleaders.
Come on
LOL.
now.
And and the junior Titans will be performing that day, so we can't
That's
wait
right.
to
We
watch
can't
and
wait.
support.
It's going to be great.
Yes,
I love
so
that.
exciting.
It's
yeah,
so
and it's like you
exciting.
got your future Tennessee Titans cheerleaders, San Francisco Gold Rush cheerleaders, these young ladies who are on the field during that time. They may be
Exactly.
your
And
professional cheerleaders one day.
I'll have a fun fact. One of my former students did the Junior Titans program when I still cheered.
Uh-huh.
And I think it was when I still cheered. Maybe it was when I did the choreography.
Yes.
But anyways, she did the Junior Titans program, and she just found out yesterday that she made the Rockettes. So
Oh my
she's-
God, that's
yes.
amazing.
Come
So,
on now.
Yeah, so I am so proud of her, Christina Nasland, and she's on the Rockettes now. And so her first day, I think, was today. So it's amazing,
Yes.
right?
Really
So
amazing.
cool.
And that was Sammy when she was on our show, right? Rosie's daughter Sammy was a
Yes.
Junior Titans cheerleader, and she spoke it into fruition.
That's
and
right.
I'm speechless.
So a lot of good
I
things
love
come
it.
from that. Gain confidence and
Yes!
just get
Very cool.
get the feeling of what it feels like to perform in front of that many people, and you just
And they own it, you know?
Yeah,
soar to the Rockets
absolutely right.
That's
So
what's next?
or to the Tennessee Titans cheerleaders.
that's it.
Come on now.
That's
Come
right.
on.
Or to the LA Rams.
Okay.
Right?
Yes.
Come on now.
Let's go, Rhonda.
Let's go.
Hype team.
Okay.
Okay, well, wait. Let me just, let's
I know
we
it's
need a
hard to
moment
talk
of-
about all these announcements because we're so excited.
I'm like,
Everyone can tell Rhonda is on another level,
I'm excited.
but that's great.
I mean, but
It's well deserved.
we have, I
Yeah.
always say we have royalty in the room.
Yes.
Come on now. Okay, go, Anita. Go.
Okay.
All right. Our guest today was selected in the first round of the NFL draft out of Syracuse University in 2000.
Yes, honey.
He spent 10 years of his illustrious 11-year career with, guess who? The Tennessee
Wow.
Titans.
Yes.
He played his final season with the New York Giants.
Yes.
He played 127 consecutive games for the Titans before suffering an ACL injury at the end of his 10th season. Boo.
Boo.
Oh.
We don't like
It
that.
happens.
No,
Come
it
on
does
now.
happen.
Come
Over
on now.
his tenure with the Titans, he was the cornerstone of the Titans defense, amassing
Yes.
over 1,100 tackles,
Yes.
Wow.
19 interceptions,
Wow.
19 sacks, and 6
Woo!
touchdowns.
Yes. honey.
Yes.
Come on now.
Okay.
Let's
I feel like
go.
I'm at the game.
Yes.
Exactly.
Come on.
He earned a Pro Bowl selection and multi-year All-Pro honors.
Yes.
Amazing.
Widely respected for his leadership on and off the field.
Yes.
Titans fans remember him as Mr. Monday Night for his
on
flair
now.
and ability to make big plays on the big stage.
Yes, honey.
Most notably, he intercepted future Hall of Fame quarterback Drew Brees 3 times on Monday Night
How
Football.
many times?
Take that, Drew Brees.
How many
3 times.
Come on
Oh,
now.
come on now.
Come on, Hall of Fame.
Following his retirement from professional football, he and his family settled in Nashville as he gradually transitioned into the business world. To make the transition smooth, he enrolled in an executive MBA program at George Washington University.
Yes, honey.
Amazing.
Let's go.
This advanced degree has helped him hone his knowledge and skills, allowing him to thrive in the business arena. Leveraging his education, life experience, and extensive network, he has embarked on a successful career as an entrepreneur, setting up multiple business ownerships and partnerships in Nashville and other cities around the country.
Wow.
We are so honored and excited to have the Mr. Keith Bullock in the house.
Thank you, ladies. Thank you.
on now.
Thank
Yes.
you. I appreciate
Come on
it.
now.
I appreciate it.
He's got Poms set in front of him if he wants to jump up.
Yes.
And,
He's ready. Yes. That's it. That's it.
Actually, these are for y'all. Like my pom pom waves are for y'all. I've been peeping what you put together with the Sideline Rewind. And it's pretty dope. And obviously known you ladies for decades. But I like how your forward thinking
Come on now.
allows people to really go into your world. Everybody knows the football world. They're intrigued with that. But, to kind of go into the world that you ladies go through. And it's a great platform.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you. That's so sweet. I
For
love
sure.
that.
I
Love
love
it.
We've been dying. So one of our earlier episodes, we talked about teams that either no longer have cheerleaders or had never had cheerleaders. And you happen to play for the Giants, who have never, the only team in the NFL who have never had cheerleaders. So
That's right.
I mean, could you tell a difference? Was the energy better because they didn't? Because I know that's a big thing about they don't want the distraction.
Is it? Yeah.
But
Are they distractions?
Can you tell?
I would say when I was with the Giants, I knew that going in because that was year 11. So your
Right.
NFL history, I knew that was one of the franchises that didn't have cheerleaders. But no, it didn't bother me. It just wasn't there. It just wasn't a part of that game. When we went to other stadiums, they had cheerleaders, you know, and you notice that's a part of the game. But I'm not gonna lie, it is a little weird to not have that part of the game on each corner of the four corners of the end zone, and then it'd be a TV timeout, and you're just ready to get out there and play, and y'all are doing y'all are out there like this, and we just trying to get out there, try to get it popping. But that's an element of the game that definitely when I was in New York wasn't there.
Yeah.
And noticed for
I
sure.
think it takes away from the fan experience overall because I think they enjoy it when there is a TV timeout,
Yeah, when we played the Jets in the preseason, the Jets were the home team, so the Jets had their cheerleaders out there. So that was interesting because New York versus New York, but the Jets happened to be the home team, so they had the cheerleaders. Had the Giants been the home team, they wouldn't have had the cheerleaders. That's interesting.
Y'all hear that, don't you?
Yeah, you heard it here first.
Yeah, bring the Jets crew back because they're no longer in.
Right.
They don't have Jets cheerleaders anymore?
They don't. Time off, and I'm not really sure why. I think it was a financial decision. They were going through some stuff, but I think it's been in the works and in the talks that they will come back. There's nothing negative that happened that took them out. It just
yeah. So hopefully
Here we go.
we'll get it worked out.
We'll get that worked out.
Yes.
Come on now.
I love that.
Keith Bullock in the
I
house.
cannot
I'm
believe
here.
it. That's amazing.
It is.
So what take us backwards. Like what was the moment or what inspired you or did something tell you at some point in your childhood or sometime in your life that I'm going to play in the NFL? Like I'm going to go big or go home. Like,
Yes, honey.
tell us about it.
Come on, Keith.
Well, I always liked sports. I always liked sports. My older brothers played sports. My oldest brother is 14 years older than me, and my other brother is like 9 years older than me. So I was like the baby for real.
Baby.
Like, you know what I mean?
Almost like an only child.
Baby Keith.
Yeah.
Come on, Keith.
So, that being said, I was always around it. And then at about 12 years old, I went into foster care. So when I went into foster care, sports was kind of like, which kept me grounded, I guess, kept me like everything stable for me. And then, like, to tell you the truth, and I'm giving you the abbreviated version, it wasn't until about like my junior year that I realized, like, when everybody's like taking their SATs and doing all these things about to get ready to go to college, I'm like, oh snap. So then I was like, but what happened was a scout from NC State came through my high school, and I was like, oh, where I can get a scholarship. So that's when I kind of like transitioned from being like a little knucklehead running around at 15, 16 to kind of like, okay, locking in and working on my grades and getting. So then I got a scholarship to Syracuse. So for me to answer the direct question, started off with sports for fun, but then I saw it as a means to get out of my situation because I was only in foster care till 18. At 18, I was to age out, and age out means that that's when the state stops providing for your foster parent to take care of you. So, Miss Welch had 2 other kids, so the state was a big help. Yeah. So, once I got my scholarship, and then I got to Syracuse University.
That's amazing.
There, but that's just pretty much how it went.
That's amazing.
I think that's incredible.
I mean,
just to be able to shift your mindset at that age to go, I'm not going to stay here.
Yeah.
And I know that I don't have a future if I don't take advantage of these skills and talents and gifts that I have.
My circumstances do not define me.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's amazing. And I think you do so much. I know with your entrepreneurship, you do so much trying to help the youth, right?
Yes.
And I love that so
yeah,
much.
because when I finally got to the NFL, like I saw like there was a philanthropic part to it. You saw, Marcus Robinson doing things. You saw Eddie George doing things. One of my good friends from college, Donovan McNabb, he had a weekend. So everyone is doing all these weekends. So I was always a part of them. But I always said when I got in the position, I was a first-round draft pick, but I didn't play right away.
Come on now.
I take that.
Syracuse University.
I'll take that. I was a first-round draft pick.
That's amazing.
That was an accomplishment.
That was a big accomplishment.
But like my path wasn't like everyone else. Like I kind of had to wait a little bit.
Yes.
But I was always invited to all the cool stuff, and I always said when I got in position where I wanted to be as a player, I'm gonna do something. And then my third year, I had started the Keith Bullock Believe in Achieve Foundation that gave back to foster youth and underprivileged families,
I love it.
Here in Middle Tennessee. And then I did some things back home in New York. But that's kind of how it went for me, and getting and being able to give back. It was pretty cool.
Let me say this. He was nominated. I don't know if you won it. I don't think you did. I think you did it for the Tennessee Titans award, but he was nominated, I think 3 times or twice for the Walter Payton Award.
Wow.
And
amazing.
that's amazing.
That is amazing.
I appreciate it.
Y'all
I
better say
appreciate
something.
it.
Yeah. I love it.
Well, you know what? Like, and then what I realized doing those events, and this is like, y'all know, like in 2000, in the early 2000s, Nashville was like 20 bars and 5 restaurants.
Right. You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
You don't find somewhere to drink, but somewhere to go chill, and like we do now, there wasn't too many options as adults.
Sure.
That's right.
Exactly.
Young adults.
That's right. That's right.
So, when I did my events, it was cool how the city came out. You know what I mean? And like, that's why I always am appreciative for Nashville, the people. And during those times, after games, win, lose, or draw, we're all at the same spots anyway, because there was only a handful of places to go.
That's
so, that's why I always got a love for the city and, for the team and you ladies, everything that comes with the Tennessee Titans organization.
Yeah, I think that's one of the things. I love the growth of Nashville and all the cool restaurants and all the cool places to go, but I do miss that community. I don't feel like it's the same.
No.
And, I mean, we did have such an advantage of being a brand new football team and having an excellent football team. And the fans were so on board.
I mean,
yeah,
just
it was
crazy.
just,
You can't even believe we were
What
part
was
of
that like for y'all? The 99 season, first year in the new stadium,
Right.
and you ain't lose for a minute. Like, what at home? Like, what was that season like?
I think we cheered for 3 years and we never lost a game. We never had to cheer for a losing game. And I always said that must be so weird.
So we're thinking about trying back out.
The Lucky Charms have to be back out.
Bring the magic. Bring the magic.
But yes, it must be so weird to be smiling and happy and cheering and you're losing.
Right.
Yeah.
And I can't imagine how difficult that was. And we didn't have to experience
Yeah.
that.
Nice.
But we talk about all the time how those years, everybody was just kind of in it together and everybody had this commonality and everybody felt like a family. Every fan, I mean, it was just, everybody was in this together from, doesn't matter, where you lived or what, all walks of life, all ethnicities, everybody was together as a family.
Baby.
It was a Titans. It was,
For sure.
it was something that it was so special. I don't think it can ever be duplicated or.
Yeah.
Do you?
It was,
it was the original.
Yeah.
Like it's the beginning.
OGs.
Yeah.
It's the
was
original.
amazing.
Remember the Titans?
It really. Come on now.
Come on now, say it.
Yeah.
Was there anybody specific in your life that stood out as a mentor to you that inspired you to become a mentor to kids now?
I wouldn't say that. I think about that. Like, I wouldn't say that I necessarily had a mentor. I had older brothers. I had everybody had a grandmother that kind of, you know what I'm saying? That kind of instills it early, and then you follow that path.
That's
and
right.
she was always there, even when she wasn't there.
That's right.
She just passed away 2 years ago at 96, and she was talking about me as she passed away.
What's her name?
Alma Smith.
Miss Alma Smith.
Yeah,
love her heart.
And to the point, like, my brothers knew that, like, I was her favorite grandson.
Right.
Like,
It's just a
like, y'all know what it is.
The chosen one. Sorry. Yeah.
But I think I just, there's not one person I can point to because I follow examples. Because in college, like, I would follow examples of what to do and or what not to do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because, like, look, I ain't gonna lie. I walked the edge. You're not supposed to be over there. I'm not over there, but I'm like kind of over there.
Right,
Like, you know what I'm saying?
I got to say, you went headed that way for sure.
So it's like I might know what happened, but I wasn't there. Like,
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that kind of always kept me straight. And like, you always make mistakes. As everyone young makes mistakes, you learn from your mistakes. As long as you aren't a repeat offender, you know what I mean? That's how you get better. And then when I got to the pros, you have guys like Eddie George, you have Kevin Carter, Steve McNair, Blaine Bishop, Eddie Robinson. So it's different now where, you come in as a rookie at 21 and then the vet is 26.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Maybe that's what's missing.
Maybe
A lot of that is what's
Maybe
missing,
that's
but
what it is.
I come in at 22 and then my vet is 30 and he's going home to his wife and newborn kid and he's like, look, we work together. There's a way that we do things. And this is like real verbatim. You know what I'm saying? Like on linebacker night on Monday nights, you better be there because I'm coming. First of all, you better be there so you can pay. But secondly, I'm leaving my wife and kid to come home.
Here.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So you learn the vision of family and family, fun, and work.
That's right.
Because there were players that had families, but they took time to have fun with the teammates for bonding and everything.
Yes.
And then when it was time to go to work, it was time to go to work. So it taught us young players how to be professional. And I don't know that there's too many people in the locker rooms these days teaching those lessons, even if it's just by, doing what you see.
Right.
I agree with that. I think that's one of the things that I hate most. And I know it's like a necessary evil, but the social media world really, I feel like, takes away from some of that community where you get in the locker room or you get on the field with your girls and, you really bond and do things. And instead of posting and being like not in the moment. And I just feel like that takes away so much. And I love that we didn't have it, except for the fact that we don't have a lot of picture and video.
I got some VHS tapes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. I mean, the social media can, I feel like can make a team, grow apart. Because social media, you're doing your own individual thing.
Right.
And the team is about us.
Yes.
So like right now in a situation, if you're on a losing team and you're a good player, you can make yourself feel better by posting on social media and people saying you get, 100.
awesome.
Yeah, you're awesome.
Right.
You're good. It ain't you. You need to do this.
Yeah.
And then,
Right.
cool, now you out there doing you, but that don't help the team.
That's
you know
right.
what I mean? And I'm not saying that that's what happens, but I'm sure I've seen
be
it.
some
Like I can see, I can
source.
read into other things,
Sure,
and
absolutely.
read into things in other places and tell that's how some of these
mindset.
athletes. Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
Have you ever thought about becoming a coach?
In the right situation, man.
Because I feel like he's perfect for it. Like I'm not. It's the biggest compliment because you're such a
No, I
leader
appreciate
and
it.
got a lot of good knowledge and leadership skills.
Keep on.
I mean,
and keep on with that. Yeah.
Nah.
Leadership skills.
It's just exuding from him.
Yes.
It's like, I mean,
in the right situation, you know what I mean? I got a couple friends that are coaches right now. You know what I'm saying? If y'all watching, you know what I'm saying?
yes.
But what I've realized, because 48, I'm at the age where you can reflect, right? You realize life goes through phases. So I'm at a phase now where I'm reflecting like, dang, like I got a daughter that's about to graduate high school this summer. You know what I'm saying? And I have 2 more daughters. So for me, I'm glad that I did what I did. I went back to school because
amazing.
I wanted to learn how to. I made some good money when I was playing because I needed to cut the middleman out because everybody has handlers.
from
You know what
Sure.
I mean?
Yeah,
Take
sure.
it from you, and handlers take from you. So I wanted to
Absolutely.
learn it on my own and then get the people that I needed for the things that I wanted to do.
Absolutely.
Really, I guess, build a foundation business-wise where now I could do what I want.
Yes.
But then also kind of spend time with my family, like spend time with my kids, my wife, like all of those different things.
Yes.
That's an experience in itself, right? Like,
Absolutely.
you watch all these movies and stuff as you grow up, and that's how it's gonna go. It's like, oh,
Right. Yeah.
you make it work, but
Yes.
it's never goes how you draw it out. You
Right.
know what I mean?
It's
So,
Right.
if I'm not going to get the full experience if I'm out of the house all the time.
That's right.
You know
That's
what
true.
I mean? Like
Yeah.
working and all that. So,
And
that's
you're
just
very
kinda-
engaged in your kids' games and your
Yeah,
putting
for
them
sure.
always at their games.
For sure.
That's
yeah,
awesome.
to be a tough
Yeah.
balance.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, now that they're older, they're 12, 15, and 17, about to all have birthdays
Yeah,
coming up
3
soon.
girls?
Yes,
3
ma'am.
girls. I love it. Girl dad.
Yeah, for
Girl
sure.
dad.
Yeah, we had Dexter. He's
I
a girl
love
dad.
that.
So, yes.
And now they're like, becoming teenage young ladies and
Right.
starting to get some wherewithal about themselves, and I can
Yes.
speak to them differently and point different things out. You know
Good.
what I mean? And it's allowing me to have some like breathing room, and their mother's great. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying? So it allows me to kind of have some breathing room to think about things like that.
Right.
Because
Sure.
coaching, you have to be out of the house a long
Right.
time.
Right. It's a
It's
big
a
So,
commitment.
demanding
I
job.
know
Yes.
I put that time in with
Yes.
all of them. So if the right opportunity comes about,
Yes.
I would entertain it.
I think you'd be amazing if in the right timing.
Yeah, but I
Yes.
like, look, time is money, man. I don't even know if they could pay me enough, yo. You know what I'm saying? Like,
No, I totally
I like to
understand.
have
I
my,
feel that.
I like the vacation in the
I feel
summertime.
that.
I don't, during OTAs and spring ball, like, I
Yes.
might want to be in St. Bart's or Florida or California.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm thinking maybe consultant.
Yeah, like
However
to come
it
in
works.
and to come in and like hype the team up.
Well, I do.
Like a
I do.
hype
I'm not.
Hype team.
Yeah, you could definitely hype them up.
Hype team.
Hype team.
Hype
You know what I mean? But yeah, I can help get their mind right. And I kind of do that. Like, I'll go to Syracuse. I'm cool with Coach Fran Brown. I've got to build a relationship with him and his staff. So I go up there. Eddie George, when he was at TSU, I haven't been up to Bowling Green yet.
You going?
Yes,
Yes.
absolutely.
Yes.
Alabama State with Eddie Robinson, who used to play here with the Titans. So, like I say, there's a bunch of coaches that I know that are in coaching that offer for me to come out, and I haven't even gone to, there's dozens of coaches out there that have invited me. So that's kind of how I, see if I really like coaching, because it's like I'm really shadowing the head coach, because he's let me in all their meetings and, letting me speak to the team and different things of that nature, and seeing how the days go, waking up when they wake up, going to meetings when they go to meetings. So it's almost like coaching boot camp. I do that yearly.
I love that. I was constantly reinventing yourself.
Got to.
I love that, though.
That's what y'all are doing.
That's yes. Just keep going. Tell us about some of your businesses that you have.
Come on now, in Nashville, all over the world.
That's right.
Come on now.
So when the draft came here in 2018, everybody was hitting me up like, where should we go? What should we do? Me, Eddie, and Javon Curse, Eddie, George, Javon Curse, we had a party at Dirty Little Secret at the Dream Hotel.
Love it.
And I was like leaving that night. It was like 2 a.m. I'm just noticing like Broadway is all like disheveled and everything. And then you see 500,000 people were in Nashville over that weekend.
Right.
And I was like, damn, that's crazy. I was like, the only thing I own is my house, because I have businesses everywhere else and investments everywhere else. That's when I did the research and, I wanted to find a local business that I could put my brand towards, and I can help them build their company and vice versa.
Absolutely.
And it could have been ice cream, pizza, whatever it was, but it happened to be Just Love Coffee.
Love it. Love that.
Rob Webb, the founder, he's a local guy. He went to Lipscomb, and he opened the first Just Love in 2011. Or 10, 11, or 12.
Yeah.
Whatever. Don't shoot me.
That's okay.
It's all good.
Might have been I don't even know.
Yeah.
But his whole thing was he has 2 adopted daughters, and he realized how expensive it was to adopt. So his whole thing was to roast beans with the purpose of the people that bought the beans, donate money to, charity, not charity, but adoption specifically.
Sure,
family
absolutely.
Specifically.
Awesome.
That turned into people wanting cups of coffee, him being like, I don't sell coffee, to them having to figure out how to, roast it and all that. And then I was the 13th franchise to buy in. Chris Johnson bought in before me.
Awesome.
And now there's 53.
Wow.
And,
That's amazing.
I bought in on both sides. So I have a shop. I'm a franchisor. So
that's great.
5 years later, I'm still
I love that.
slanging Joe.
Anniversary, right?
Yeah.
That's amazing. So everybody go to Just Love.
Go to Just Love.
Yes.
And we love the name.
Yes.
Just Love, baby.
We just need to just love on each other.
That's
it.
right.
Come on now.
Yes.
It's in Franklin.
Yeah, my shop is in Franklin, but there are, like I say, 53 stores
all over the
country
They're in
for sure.
Bridgestone too, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Just love, everybody. Just love. I like that.
It's really good coffee.
It is really good
Not gonna lie.
coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love it.
I haven't had any, but I'm gonna get
Oh,
some.
and then the wine bar.
Yes,
you guys
we
have been
love
to
the wine bar.
Listen,
It's
We've
right.
had already special times at the wine
We
bar.
have.
It's our place.
Yeah.
That is our place.
Come on now.
And if you
if
haven't
you haven't been, you gotta go.
You gotta go.
Vintage Vine.
We're gonna hype them up on
Vintage
our
Vines.
social media. Vintage Vines.
Yeah.
Come on now.
So yeah, we're in the we're in the process of changing things up over there, and just kind of staying with the times, because that area is forever growing.
Yes,
so
it is.
it's cool to be over there.
I
And
love it.
We'll hype it up.
Yeah, it's
Don't you
cool.
worry about it.
I know. I ain't worried about
It's
it.
such
I
a great
appreciate
spot
y'all.
to go
It
have a
is.
glass of wine or hang out before you go have dinner somewhere, or
Right.
you
Or
can even
brunch.
eat there. They've got
Yeah.
brunch,
Really
or-
good food.
Yeah, really good food and drinks.
Yeah, so if you all saw on our social media where we had Miss Janine's bachelorette party,
yes,
Keith hooked us
Keith
up.
did.
He took
Was
such
a-
good
So if
care of
anybody
us.
needs to have a party or
It was
get
so
together,
fun.
that's where you need
Everybody
to go.
loved
Come check us
It
out.
was
her
awesome.
experience.
It was
Yes.
amazing.
Highly recommend.
Come on now.
Yes, the best staff too.
Yes.
nicest,
So-
nicest
Oh,
servers.
what's the nephew's name?
Jared.
Yes,
Come on,
Jared.
Jared.
Jared getting the
He's
shout
so
out.
good.
Yes,
Okay.
give him a shout
We
out.
gotta
He was
shout
so
Jared.
nice.
Jared
He
got
does
a
a good
shout
job.
He was so
Yes,
kind.
He's
Yes.
so nice. I like kind people.
Yes,
That's what's up.
I do too.
Yeah, that means a lot to your staff and all that, and to your customers.
Well, absolutely.
Make you want to come back.
It makes you want to come back.
Come on now.
That's it.
That's what we want.
That's
That's what we want. That's right.
Vintage Finds,
Mhm.
Franklin, Tennessee.
Vintage, and we like the name.
And because we're,
You can get some coffee and then go walk a few steps and get some wine.
there we go.
How about it?
Ladies and gentlemen, we got Keith Bullock in the
In
house.
case you didn't know.
Come on now.
I'm here.
So I
trying
have to ask you this question.
Yes.
Mhm.
How did becoming, and I know you've answered the question, but not really, but just to kind of like for
Hone
the
it in.
youth,
Mhm.
for the youth, and like if you want to put a positive message out there, how did becoming a professional football player change your life? And then give a positive thing for somebody out there like thinking they can't do it, or like, man, I don't know if I can do that or not. What's your word? Give them a word. Come on now.
I would start with I think it's just in human nature for people to tell people what they can and cannot do, and I just think that, I had a saying that I had in my locker when I played, and it was, confidence is like money, easy to lose, hard to gain. And then I wrote, get money, because everything you do, you have to do with confidence, and you have to do it knowing that people are going to try and knock you down and try and, put you in a position where you don't believe in yourself.
Yes.
But at the end of the day, how are you not going to believe in yourself? And it's hard to tell yourself and young people that, but that's the fire, that's the burn, that's the drive. What they call it, the grind. You know what I mean? Because you might not be there right now at 14, 15, 26, 27, 32, 33.
52.
However it is.
Whatever
but
it is.
You still, whatever you want, because once you start getting to those ages that we're speaking about, you're constantly changing. You know what I mean?
Right,
but you're always on a grind.
Yes.
It's like when you go from high school to college in sports.
Yes.
You were the man in high school. It took you a minute to get there.
Right.
You got to start all over in
That's
college.
right.
All over.
And there's no guarantee you'll ever be the man again.
Correct.
You know? So then now if you're the man in college, we've seen it. That's why they have NIL now, so guys can get paid for their name, image, and likeness, because you have great college players that you might not necessarily be NFL talent.
Right.
Right.
So I would say my direct message is just set goals and, start your path to achieving them, because focus plus determination equals the success. That's what I go by.
Come on now.
So, like, if you have goals, you might not reach every last one of your goals, but on the way to your goal, you're going to come across something, because you're putting in that work. You might come across something that totally changes your trajectory and changes your life. And that was the second part of your question. How has football changed my life? I feel like at one point it gave me a purpose, because, like I said, okay, my purpose was to get a scholarship, get out of Miss Welch's house. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to
Miss Welch.
Come on, Miss Welch.
Then,
I know she's so proud of you.
Yes, she
yeah,
is.
for sure. Then get to college, and then I see Marvin Harrison, I see Donovan McNabb, to Bucky Jones. I see all these guys working and their asses off in the weight room, on the practice field. I'm like, oh, that's how you get to the NFL.
Right.
So now you start that process,
Gotcha.
and then you put yourself in position. What's your goal now as a junior? What's your goal going into your senior year? So I've always been goal-oriented, because it always has allowed me to strive and achieve. And to be honest, like every goal that I've set, I pretty much have
done it.
Great.
in a way, because,
Yeah.
I wanted to, make it to the NFL at some point. There were goals that I had within the NFL, and I kind of set a structure, to get there. So I definitely never believed people when they say, oh, you're not good enough, because everybody comes across that. You're not good enough.
Right.
And the way that, football has changed my life is I've been able to provide for, like, my family, like not my yeah, my family, like when my kids start a family of my own, but then provide for like my growing up, like my grandmother, my mom, my aunt, my foster mom, my brothers, like my nephews, like their kids, like all of this, and
That's
still
awesome.
to kind of build for the future and teach my girls some things. See how savvy they are.
Are these things you instill in your girls? Like, I know they're big into volleyball.
Yeah,
all three.
Yeah, they play sports.
Okay.
I feel like it's important for them to have an activity. Sports is great because for guys and girls, just for kids in general, it teaches you structure. It teaches you how to get along. Teaches you teamwork. It teaches you a lot of skills that you'll need in the real world.
Yes. Exactly. Discipline, work ethic. Yeah.
Right. And you learn a lot about yourself at a young age. You're like, man, I can't do that. Or I'm a beast. I can, however you're gonna approach it.
Right.
So and it doesn't give them, we live in the suburbs, but it doesn't give them enough time to like get into any craziness and stuff like that, especially like in this day and age.
That's one of the things my mom used to say. My younger sisters didn't want to play sports, and we always wanted to, but she was like, "No, you're playing sports. Like you're not coming home and getting into trouble after school. Like you're going to play sports. You're going to be involved in practice. You're going to
doing something. Yes.
Even if it's just in high school, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Yeah,
to
like
be involved with.
Yes.
I feel like it's been great. It helps them, develop friendships.
Yes.
It helps them learn how to speak to adults because within sports, they're going to have issues with their coach.
Sure.
I'm the type of dad, I'm going to tell you, look, go talk to your coach about it. This is how you go about it. I'm not going to, I'll make
you're
you.
not going to go up and
Yeah,
say,
of
That's
course.
great.
Yeah,
I love that.
You got to be able to handle your situation.
Sure.
So,
Absolutely.
Come on
That's
now.
life skills.
Well, and they gain so
is.
much confidence by being able to go and confront an adult about what's going on instead of like sitting back and letting.
And the way
Mom, send an email.
Yeah.
And the way I've said their whole life, like speak up for yourself because you're going to find yourself in a situation where you're a young lady and you're going to be out to dinner and you got this guy just ordering your food. Like, what is that? You know what I'm saying? That was the simplest example I could give them because it was like, I think we're at like Brick Tops. And I'm like, what do you want? I don't care. It's like, nah, order your food because, you know what I mean? And that's kind of, they always order now and they ain't cheap dates.
Nor should they be.
I
ain't mad at them. They'll pay for themselves at some point if they need to.
Oh, I love it.
that though.
Yes, it's good.
Come on now.
It is so good.
That is so good.
It is. And we ask everybody that comes to our show about give us your favorite rewind. And what I mean by that is maybe a favorite memory from the NFL or a couple of memories or something that just specifically stands out in your mind as like the ultimate moment. Yes.
On the field or like as a like just
any or
you
both.
can do both.
Yeah.
Well, I guess lately I've kind of been thinking about like the off seasons.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Like the off
it.
seasons because
I love
it's just like I think now when you see social media, these guys are showing all their like workout videos and all that stuff, and you do that, but like that's just like a quick part of it. Just getting out with the guys and spending the time off because you do put so much work in, and just like how like a lot of things aren't the same because like with us here in Tennessee, we'll have OTAs, and what OTAs stands for is organized team activities.
Yes.
And there would be specific times that we would have that. So say you would have 2 weeks in April, 2 weeks in May, and then 2 weeks in June.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not going to be here until June, just because I'm working out and training in California, and I've allotted myself that time to do that because, I was an all-pro player at that time. But like my first few years, I was definitely here for all of that.
Absolutely.
So those were good times. Just like that's when I got to like, meet other players on other teams because you train and like your NFL experience expands a little bit.
Yes.
And then on the field, I would say like I played here 10 years. So, obviously that first Titans team that I was around, I was kind of like a fly on the wall in like 2000. I had a role, it was a small role.
Yeah.
Special teams, and I had a linebacker package. But, I did some things for myself, gained confidence, knew I could play at this level.
Yes.
Just needed my time to play. And then, there was a phase, I believe, in like 2002, 2003. We started off 1-4 and went all the way to the AFC Championship game.
Yes.
That was a great team with Samari Roll, Lance Schulters, obviously Eddie and Steve, and
Come on now.
like all those guys were on the team.
Yes.
Brad Hopkins. And then, as I got older, when I say older in football years, I was like 28, 29. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But it's funny because that's when you get the Pac-Man Jones, you get the Vince Young, you get the CJ2K, you get the Lindell Whites.
Come on
you get
now.
all those, you get that crew who I refer to as the YPs, the young punks. You know what I mean? Because they're coming in.
Right.
It's a whole different era. They're coming in 2021, pocket full of cash.
Right.
They were like the biggest stars in college football. In the landscape of the NFL has changed where it's now younger, so they're coming in with all the energy. But it was cool because I'm with it. I'm with the shits. Like, but I'm a little more mature about it,
Absolutely.
so it was cool because I have to keep my game sharp on the field. And really off the field, because if I'm a leader to them,
That's right.
I have to set the right example. Even if we are hanging out till 3 a.m, or we are, hanging out till 3 a.m, but I'm gonna be in the weight room at 7:30. You know what I mean? So like, I can hang and kick it with y'all. But one of my mottos since I was a teenager was, if you go hard off the field, you got to go even harder on the field.
Tell them one more time.
Like that.
If you go hard off the field, you got to go even harder on the field.
So if I'm out on Broadway at 3 a.m., I'm going to still be in that weight room at 7:30.
1,000%.
Come on, you got to go to work.
That's it.
Yeah, you could ask anybody in my crew.
right.
Like, that's one of the things my brother always said, bro, I don't know how you did it. But, like, that's just the perk of partying is one thing, right? But what, I'm gonna party myself out of my job, and we've seen people do it in the league. But like, ain't no party that good.
No,
That's true.
You know what I'm
So
saying?
true.
I've been to some good ones.
But
I know how to take my ass home.
That's gonna be the next episode. Okay, next episode.
Come on, baby.
Hey, you know what?
Ain't no party that good.
Ain't no party had me hypnotized enough to give up my livelihood.
honey.
You heard?
Come on now.
Love it.
Come on, we making
love
our
it.
own beats up in here.
I love it.
I like it.
I like
Full
it.
circle.
You better tell them.
That's
That's
it.
what I'm talking about. Got to get up and go to work.
Yes.
Got to.
I like that.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's true.
Get your ass up and go to work.
That's it.
But that's the thing. So and that's what kind of I think I'm a natural leader, just because I'm not one of those people
You
that
are.
like,
I can tell.
yo, I want to be the captain, or like I don't care who the captain is. If I see something wrong, I'm gonna check it. You know what I mean? To make it right. But then when you are the captain and they make you the captain, you do kind of have to. You do have a different accountability.
Yes.
And like, even as a business owner working in my coffee shop, the kids there are 16 to 26, right? So I let them run the shop. So I'm not an owner that's like, do this, do that. Like, I get in there and I do the work, and you watch how I do it. So then when I say something to you, you see me doing it. Why are you doing it like that?
Right.
Who told you to do it like that?
Right.
I don't
Yes.
justify
You lead by
saying
example.
what I'm
Experience.
saying,
Yeah.
So I that's just me, because I don't want to be someone, hey man, do this, do that.
Right.
That's the naggy,
No,
what I mean?
that's what
Sure.
makes you a good
Doing it.
leader, for
Sure.
sure.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you're not doing it.
That's right.
That's like, who wants to see that?
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
well, I got to do it, and the owner ain't doing it.
Right.
That's right.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm not
that's
doing
why
that.
that's why I get in
No,
there.
you're
That's why
always
That's great.
I'll
grinding away.
open, I close. I always make sure I do like 4 or 5 shifts a month. So
Just to say,
to
see
keep them on
you.
point.
Yeah, I love that.
And that's kind of was my
Yeah.
approach to sports.
Come on now.
Coach
That's why he's
Keith.
a good leader.
It's good.
I'm calling. I'm speaking it out. I'm
TED
telling you.
Talks
I'm
by
telling you, he's
Mr.
gonna
Keith Bullock.
He's gonna
Man, we
win a
just
Super Bowl.
freestyling. We just chopping it up.
I love it.
you know?
It's a TED Talk.
That's how
He
you do
does.
live. You freestyle it.
Yeah.
We need a movie. We need a
I love
movie
it.
or something.
Yes.
That's cool.
We got stuff.
Yeah, we got stuff.
Come on
I don't
now.
know.
Keith Bullock. Come on
This is so fun. I know, right?
So y'all come with all the energy naturally. Like you guys come into the game naturally. What time do you guys got to get to the stadium?
Usually 4 hours before the game
like
starts.
You guys get there at
7:30 or 8.
So you guys have all your energy. You're excited from that moment. When does your energy kick in?
Well, we got to get ready.
We get
So
ready.
there's a couple hours of that we got to rehearse, get ready, and then but
And
we're
then
hyped the whole time. I feel like we're hyped the whole time because that's our nature. That's what we're there for.
In general, we're like that as people. I feel like
no doubt, big
like,
energy people.
As people, big energy people,
and naturally who we are.
And like Tarek tells me all the time, he's like, "You're always cheering me on." But you're just like a cheerleader.
I'm a cheerleader.
I'm like, I can't help it. And he's like, I think that's what it is. You just like. Once a cheerleader, always a cheerleader, or born to be a cheerleader. It's just you have that personality that you want to
see other people succeed
constantly.
Yeah. So the reason why I ask is because as a football player, and Eddie George actually termed it for me.
Love it.
Not for me, but he's the Captain America of our, he's Captain America for sure.
That.
Yes.
But like he'll be a controlled rage, and what that means is like we get to the stadium at 9:30. Well, on the Central Time, 9:30 for 12 noon game. So if you get to the stadium at 9:30, like, let's go. Yo,
you're gonna be running out.
You're gonna be running out of the tunnel.
You're gonna be tired as hell. You'll be going to sleep before the game starts.
Right.
So it's like we get there at 9:30. Like I kind of go through my routine. Like I'll go mess with the equipment managers and like I get my ankle tape. Go through that, and then I'll take a lap. I don't try to use too much energy, but like I'll take my lap and I'll do some warm ups and some stretching and. Yeah, I ain't doing too much. Then I'll go back in, start to get ready. And then, honestly, you go out for pregame with the team, even those warm-ups. Like, it's just like you're kind of going through the motions, going through the motions. And then you come back in and you got like 12 minutes before kickoff. Yeah. And then that shit switch.
Yeah.
That shit switch. Yeah, it's no longer controlled.
Like, you walk through the locker room, you see Albert Hainsworth looking... Albert Hainsworth always was looking like a psycho killer. Him and Javon had like the craziest faces. It's like, you go, some people you be like, oh, all right, dog, let's go. You go to them, it's like, okay, I'm going to go over here. You know what I'm saying? And then you're watching, and then, I would always find myself standing next to Kevin Carter, before the anthem and like, his big ass standing next to me crying. I'm like, because like everybody goes,
emotions,
yes, and like I know why he was crying. I'm making a joke of it, but like all the emotions, everybody goes 0 dark 30 wherever you go, wherever you go. Everybody goes, and you just see everybody transforming, and like that's what I'm saying. You can't transform on the way to the game.
That's just something I never really thought about, but it totally makes sense.
Transforming, that last, you're transforming, like whatever your mentality is. That's what you're. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we weren't like knocking people out, so we were able to keep that energy for about 8-10 hours.
And then at
we're
the
ready
end
to
of
go
the
home.
night, though, ready to go home.
We're ready to go home.
I don't see nobody for about 3 or 4 days.
We're done.
That's a long day. It's a long day. So that's what I'm saying. Like even for us, like it's like the mentality is like home game. We're going in. We're locking the doors and we're gonna have a 60-minute fight. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And then like afterwards. When you're winning, it's good. You find the energy to go out, whoever.
Yes.
But when you're losing, I go home, sit in the dark. Drink some beer, smoke a joint. Life sucks. I don't watch Sports Center.
Exactly.
Oh, we already know what happened. We don't need to watch it on TV.
We don't need to recap it. I don't need to hear them talk shit about me and my guys.
Exactly. We don't want to hear that.
Yeah.
I love it. Oh my God. I just want to cry.
It's so good.
Oh my God.
It's so
good.
It's
so fun.
Well,
yeah,
cool
we get to
out.
see you on the
Appreciate it.
outside of it, and thank you so much for being a part of this.
Oh
Yeah,
my
nah,
gosh,
this is
we
dope.
cannot thank you
Amazing.
enough.
Read
This
all
was,
your
like, so
powerful
good.
messages and just
I hope they resonate with some
They're
people.
going
No,
to.
they will.
Absolutely.
It will. And we're going
Absolutely.
to quote you. And I mean, I'm
All
about to
right.
jump out. If I could jump out of my seat, I would.
She's injured.
But
We
I'm
know.
just like,
She would.
dude, like,
Take
that's
care of
what
that toe.
This is why we started the podcast, because we want to change somebody's life.
Yes.
And we want somebody to hear somebody's story so that they can keep going.
Yeah,
Right.
for
So
sure.
that's why we're
100%.
here, and
It
that's
don't-
why we're
yeah,
doing it.
Don't always start with the glory, but you put the work
Put the
in.
work
you get
in.
there.
That's right.
Come on,
Say it.
come on now.
That's why he's here.
Don't start with the glory.
Yeah.
Come on,
That's
it's
right.
the hard work.
That's right. And that's unfortunately our generation. They want to start with the glory. It's
Yeah.
an instant gratification. You know,
Yeah.
it's an instant like on Instagram. It's an instant,
Yeah.
and so they don't know what it's like to like have to work for. I mean, not everybody, but
Yeah.
No,
No,
yes,
it's
in
a
general.
fact.
It's a different-
instant life.
It's a different
different time.
Yeah, and look, so we raise, like, when you have kids, so it's like we raise them to be, they're going to be their own individual, but we instill what we can instill. So part of the coffee shop too is because, like, all right, I realize I'm not going to have any football players, so I can teach them how to go to work, how to own a business, how to run a
Sure.
business, things of that
love it,
nature, kind of get them
Different.
business
Yes.
oriented, get their minds kind of churning in, like,
Sure.
on something.
But you
Right.
You know what I
change
mean?
that's going to change their life. 'Cause
Right.
You can
We'll
look
see.
back on your life. No, you can look back on your life and say, that one person that said something to me, or that teacher that said one thing, that's a catalyst in somebody's life. So
Especially when it's your dad, like they can look
Right.
at his example and look,
he's the man.
look what he's done. Look
Yes.
at all these things he's
Right,
done,
and
and
he's
that's
not just-
my dad.
Yes.
Yes.
I mean,
absolutely.
I can't imagine.
They don't look at it like that, but
yes,
They will.
At
They
one
will.
point, at
Yes,
one
they
point, that, I
will.
know
Yes,
at
they
some
will.
point.
because you're
They
not just
get-
standing around preaching, you're
Builder,
living
they
by
get-
example.
Yeah.
And
and
yes,
they see it.
they
And
just they won't admit it, especially teenage girls.
Not
They'll
now.
tell you, like they won't.
One
But
day.
Oh yeah, pretty soon. Like, I think I got like I got a 5 to 7 year plan. I want to just be on the island for like 6 months out the year,
I like that.
just chilling.
That's a good
And just
plan.
invite people. Where you at? I'm on the island. Let me know when you come. Let me know when you land.
Actually, yeah.
we'll call you when we get there.
He'll be at Bully's
Yes.
Bar and Grill.
That's it. That's it.
Or
I love
Bully's
that.
Tiki Bar or
That's
something like
it.
that.
I love
That's it. Keith's
We'll
Tiki
do a
Bar.
podcast
He's
from
gonna
there.
Open your own.
Word.
Tiki
yeah,
Island.
yes, for
I
sure.
love that.
Ladies and gentlemen, Keith Bullock.
It's been amazing.
He's a treasure.
treasure. That's
Come
right.
on
Thank you.
now.
Yes.
It's been
He's
fun.
amazing.
Thanks for
Yes.
having me.
Yes,
Yeah,
we are
thank you so
happy.
much.
And I just want to
Yes.
we're going to, hey, cheers to
Come
that.
on, Lamarca.
Yes,
Yes, honey.
Marka. We are cheers.
Yes,
and
Crystal.
Mr. Keith Bullock. We got our intern, Crystal, in here in the house. And I just want to, can I be petty?
That's beautiful.
Okay.
Shout out to Mr. Drew Breeze. We have the gentleman
Sorry,
that
Drew.
intercepted you.
Oh,
the
snap.
interception 3
What up, Drew?
times. What up, Drew Breeze? I mean, I know it's an off night for you, but we got this gentleman in the room, and we're gonna shout that out. That's amazing. That's some awesome shit right there. So come on now.
Yeah, I
Sorry.
think Drew is going to get to the Hall of Fame next fall. I think he'll be a first ballot Hall of Famer. He's on the
Very cool.
list.
That is very cool.
Well,
They might have to pull up.
I think you
You might have to pull up. That's it.
Yeah,
That's
I
it.
think you're gonna have to.
Gonna
I
have
think you're gonna have
to.
to. But shout out to Mr. Drew Breeze. We got
Yes.
we got one of the goats in the house.
Yes, we do.
I love that. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for being a part of the Sideline Rewind. Thank you for your support. Thank you for our social media. Thank you for supporting us. Thank you for all the guests. If you would like to be a supporter, the link is in our bio. You can give as much as you want and cancel anytime, but we would really love that support.
Right.
Ladies, it's always a pleasure. These ladies, I love these. And then
Uh-oh.
Yes,
Keith's got his
Keith-
pom-poms again.
Yes,
Here we go.
love it.
Sideline Rewind.
Sideline Rewind. Yes, and we got Mr.
Hypnotize.
Keith Bullock in the house. This episode has been episode 37,
Hypnotize.
and we're